If you're in a long-term relationship and it feels like you've kind of lost that spark in your roommates, then this video is for you. Hi, my name is Kathleen Killen, and I'm a relationship therapist. I wanted to talk to you today about a really common relationship pattern that I see in my practice, and that is complacency. What is interesting about complacency is it sneaks into a relationship pretty quietly. So one day you realize that most of your conversations are about the daily grind, as I like to say, groceries, school pickup, who's walking the dog, not much else. And you stop asking each other deep questions. You stop checking in emotionally, and the relationship slowly over time shifts from being a romantic partnership to more of a roommate situation. Does this sound familiar? This happens to so many relationships. I see it time and time again in my practice, not because there's something wrong with you or your partner, but because life gets full. Work, kids, aging parents, the never ending to-do list. It is so easy to fall into that survival mode. But when that happens, the connection often slips back to the back burner. So your relationship is no longer the priority. And over time, that emotional distance can lead to resentment, it can lead to loneliness and even affairs. Not necessarily because someone's a bad partner, but because they're longing to feel alive and connected again. So, what can you do? Here's a shift that I invite couples to consider. Make connection a practice, a non-negotiable. It's not a luxury. You don't need to have a perfect date night every day of the week. It can start with just 10 minutes a day to check in without phones, without multitasking, or just taking a simple moment to say, hey, I appreciate you for, and include some sort of small intentional gesture. And that can go a long way. All I'm saying is 10 to 15 minutes a day of a check-in. But even in my practice, when I say, okay, 10 to 15 minutes, have a check-in without phones, without having to like multitask, people are like, oh my gosh, how are we going to do that? Yeah, you got to do it. Definitely. So if you're feeling that quiet drift in your relationship, please don't ignore it. Let it be a nudge to reconnect with each other and maybe even yourself. And if you want more support or you want to explore this topic deeper, please reach out to me. And this is the kind of work that I love doing with couples and with individuals. And I've also included some other articles on my website about complacency and how you can combat complacency even just within yourself.